Hell yeah, Batman Arkham memes. Anyway, this school on Monday the 21st of February 2022 got up to the other school and immediately there was a member of staff who said, Are you from the other school? Yeah. You actually aren't supposed to be here. I was like, oh, okay. You mind if I get my phone out so I can phone my school, get a taxi arranged? Oh no, go up to the teacher. So I went up and she said, oh, just stay anyway, you can edit your movie if you filmed it. Yeah, I did. But it turns out I need to reshoot basically everything. Like I shot a little bit on Monday and a lot on Wednesday. And basically everything that was shot on Wednesday needs to be reshot because of lighting issues. Because, I mean, we weren't shooting for that long on Wednesday, but it basically immediately became dark. Like, we shot outside for, I'm going to say 30 seconds max. And then as soon as we get inside, all of a sudden it's dark. And I needed to do natural lighting because, well, by natural I mean like, the sun. So I'm just spinning around in my chair. What was I gonna say? I shot a bit on Monday where the light was coming from outside because it was a bright day. And it was a bright day when we started filming on Wednesday, but all of a sudden it just became dark and I couldn't turn the light on because that'd be inconsistent. I thought, oh, maybe the difference will be noticeable, but it definitely was. And it doesn't make sense because the bit that I shot on Monday comes after the bit I shot on Wednesday because typically in movies you don't really shoot in order. um, so it was three of us. I don't understand why. Like, there are a couple of our people who who came in, but everyone except for the three of us were told to stay, and we're not like struggling about it or anything because one of the guys is way ahead. Yeah. Trying to think of what's next. I've asked Alflord if he watched Euphoria, and he said, I don't like Euphoria, it's all about drugs. He should like Euphoria more than I do, because that's sort of his community. I get that that's a homophobic remark, but I don't care because that is facts. I get that it's gonna ruin the video going from vertical to horizontal, but it's just so that you can read this, and actually you probably won't be able to because of. I'll just put it vertical. I'm very sorry. I think that's everything thought about for school. So this Twitter as of 22 past 6 p.m. This is a bit from season 8 of Peacemaker, which I've yet to see. Like Green Arrow? No, not like Green Arrow. That dude goes to brony conventions, dresses the black half of Twilight Sparkle with a 4-inch wide asshole drilled in the costume. I have no idea if Stephen Amell watches Peacemaker, but we genuinely love to hear what he thinks of DCEU's first name drop of Green Arrow. I haven't seen it. Too busy showing Cena what professional wrestling should actually look like on TV. The SNP of Scottish Government has been accused of effectively lowering the age of legal consent. What? In Scotland is for the age of consent is 13 in Scotland now. People born in 2009 turned 13 this year. Like, that's just crazy. I shouldn't be laughing, but just, Jesus. New guidance for police, teachers, and social workers states that parents should not be automatically told if their child having sex before the age of 16. So the policy says that if a young person is in a safe and mutually respectful relationship, their confidentiality should be respected. Well, I think that's the way that already works. You know, if two underage people have sex, then while technically it's illegal, the police just wouldn't do anything about it because I guess there's no one to punish. I don't know how the age of consent laws work in the I just don't know how they work. I was about to say I don't know how they work in the UK, but I don't know at all. Instead, the policy says that I've already read that. The change has been blasted by family campaigners and the Catholic Church. Right? The two things that the Liberals sort of use as scapegoat, or not scapegoat, I don't even know what the word is, but you know, it's whenever like a Liberal political discussion mentions families and the Catholic Church, it always means that the thing is evil if the Catholic Church and families are criticizing it. But the thing is that you're saying it's evil to have the age of consent higher. It's not evil. In fact, yous are the ones who are evil. The Roe, whatever, falls on from the controversy surrounding the SNP's sex survey for school children. Although the guidance still recognised legal age of consent as 16, and those aged 13 and 16 will still be committing an offence, it also states teenagers will not automatically be considered at risk of significant harm, reports the Mail on Sunday. Get the SNP out of power. Say one of the no-no words in schools will report you to the cops and make the kid go for a de-radicalization program, but when underage sex is happening, they will keep it hush-hush. My country is a joke. I'm reading all this. So this is them trying to, they've been trying to do this basically since the pandemic started. Obviously, all the countries have temporary powers for lockdowns and all, because of coronavirus. But the Scottish government is trying to make their powers permanent. So even like a billion years after coronavirus is gone, Scotland will still be in lockdown 24/7. As supposed to be completely expected from the totalitarian wannabes of the SNP, they're seeking to make their temporary corona powers permanent, which of course was their plan the whole time. They've even slipped their morally bankrupt named person scheme into the legislation. Here's the link where you can make your voice heard. In Scottish government terms, that means completely ignoring the vast majority of what the smelly plebs are saying and do whatever the hell they want anyway because their government is corrupt. Love how Roman scribes always document everything as accurately as they could, but when they arrived in Britain, they snapped and were like, they roll in the dirt and bathe in mud. Their babies are ugly and they stink. Literal worst race on earth. I hate these people. Well, keep going. And I get that Boris is just trying to get rid of all the lockdown stuff and all that. Just to try and keep the, just try and. I'm trying to think what they say about this. But it's because it's so that people stop talking about the parties, because when we bring up Boris Johnson, all people talk about is the parties, which, like, I'm not blaming them. Like, it's the most recent thing that he's done. It's probably the worst. But yeah. But so there's sort of like three sides to this. One, You have the people who want more lockdowns, and they are surprised and angry at the fact that Boris broke the lockdown rules. You have the opposite side, the people who want the lockdown rules gone, who are maybe maybe not shocked that Boris is breaking the rules, but they are angry because despite the fact they don't want those rules, if those rules are there, everyone should follow them, including people that make them. And then there's just Boris. I'm on the side where I want the lockdowns gone. Okay, don't really care.